Rocket Man taking off into outer space. Virgin Galactic. Sir Richard Branson rockets to the edge of space. Billionaire Sir Richard Branson has successfully reached the edge of space on board his Virgin Galactic rocket plane. Geez man, no need to call it out like that, have some tact. The UK entrepreneur flew high above New Mexico in the US in the vehicle that his company has been developing for 17 years. The trip was, he said, the experience of a lifetime. He returned safely to Earth just over an hour after leaving the ground. Oh how sad. I have dreamt of this moment since I was a kid. But honestly, nothing can prepare you for the view of Earth from space. Yeah, you can just play dead space, he said in a press conference following the flight. The whole thing was just magical. Like Disney not. The trip also makes him the first of the new space tourism pioneers to try out their own vehicles, beating Amazon's Jeff Bezos and SpaceX's Elon Musk. Strange flex, but okay. The height reached by Sir Richard in the rocket plane, known as Unity, was 85 kilometers, 282,000 feet, 53 miles. The businessman was accompanied on the mission by the vehicle's two pilots, Dave McKay and Michael Masucci, and 3 galactic employees. What kind of aliens are they? Beth Moses, Colin Bennett and Sarisha Bandla. The latter trio and Sir Richard were presented with commercial astronaut wings after the flight by former space station commander and Canadian astronaut Chris Hadfield. Sir Richard billed the flight as a test of the space tourism experience he expects to begin selling to customers from next year. Some 600 individuals have already paid deposits for tickets that will cost them up to $250,000. £180,000. These are all people who want to reach a height where they can see the sky turn black and marvel at the Earth's horizon as it curves away into the distance. That's great and all that, but what are you going to do in space? Make a building in space? Such a flight should also afford them about 5 minutes of weightlessness, during which they will be allowed to float around inside Unity's cabin. They should levitation as well while they are at it. It's been a long road for Sir Richard to get to this point. He first announced his intention to make a spaceplane in 2004, with the belief he could start a commercial service by 2007. So he could what? Space rocks. But technical difficulties, including a fatal crash during a development flight in 2014, have made the space project one of the most challenging ventures of his career. Of course it's hard to guarantee someone's life. Space tourism is a sector being rekindled after a decade's hiatus, and it's about to get very competitive. Of course it is. Everything is a competition. Throughout the 2000s, 7 wealthy individuals paid to visit the International Space Station, ISS. But this adventurism, organized under the patronage of the Russian Space Agency, ceased in 2009. Now, new initiatives abound, as well as Sir Richard's approach. There are projects coming from Amazon.com founder Jeff Bezos and the California tech entrepreneur Elon Musk. The Russians, too, are reprising their commercial flights to the ISS. And there are even those who want to launch private space stations for people to visit. Among these is Axiom, a company started by a former NASA ISS program manager. Elon Musk traveled to New Mexico to support his friend, and following the flight, Mr. Bezos sent his congratulations. There's clearly something of an edge in the Branson-Bezos relationship. However, on Friday, the retail billionaire's Blue Origin space company had issued a tweet that took a pop at Virgin Galactic's Unity vehicle. The posting repeated a claim that anyone who flew on the rocket plane would forever have an asterisk by their name because they wouldn't reach the internationally recognized altitude for where space begins, the so-called Kármán line of 100 kilometers. The U.S. government has always recognized the boundary of space to be at about 80 kilometers, 50 miles, and it awards astronaut wings to anyone who exceeds this altitude. That's cute, man. Wings. How about Superman shields before Sunday? Only 580 people had ever been above this height. Unity is a suborbital vehicle. This means it can't achieve the velocity and altitude necessary to keep it up in space to circle the globe. The vehicle is designed to give its passengers stunning views at the top of its climb and allow them a few minutes to experience weightlessness. Unity, not the game engine, is first carried by a much bigger aeroplane to an altitude of about 15 kilometers, 50,000 feet, where it is released. A rocket motor in the back of Unity then ignites to blast the ship skyward. The maximum height achievable by Unity is roughly 90 kilometers, 55 miles, or 295,000 feet. Passengers are allowed to unbuckle to float to a window. Of course, wouldn't want nobody to float out, they might see some aliens. Unity folds its tail booms on descent to stabilize its fall before then gliding home. That's it for Maybe I'm Rambling, folks. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay tuned for more funny content. This is Maybe I'm Rambling signing out.